truth be told, if you're always trying to keep on keeping up with other people, you're never going to be strict on your journey. You're never going to stay on your lane. Remember, if you're traveling from Thika to Nairobi and someone overtakes you, you can't keep on trying to keep up with them because you don't know where they're going. You can't try to keep up on someone because you saw they bought a new car, they bought a new phone, they bought a new watch, they bought something for their spouses or their partners, and you're trying to keep up with them. You will always remain broke because each and every other decision that you'll be making, you are always trying to keep up with someone else's dream or goal. That is something else that is keeping you poor. Because as some may say that buying a plot maybe at Kamulu is something good financially, but is it good for you? Are you trying to keep up with what is correct in their situation, or you're trying to keep up with what is actually true in your situation? Try and find out, are your financial decisions heavily influenced by other people, or they are heavily influenced by your goals? Do you even have goals? Because this is something else that always keeps people broke. Not having financial goals. Having our financial journey being on autopilot. Just because things are, we are going to remain. We are called upon to take full responsibility of our financial journey. There's no way each and every month, just because we are paid, we are going to spend. Just because there is inflation, we are going to cut on some of our costs. We can actually direct our financial journey the way we want. Either there is inflation or there is no inflation. Actually, inflation is not your employer's problem. You are supposed to deal with that problem from your own pocket. So you better have an idea. You better have a concept of how you're going to work out these financial challenges. How are you setting your financial goals? Do you even have goals? Do you even have a budget? Do you even have a set out strategy? This is how I'm going to grow my financial journey. This is how I'm going to develop. This is how I'm going to get from zero, or actually from -20 to $1 million or $1 billion, or even tens of billions of dollars. You have the capability. You have the ability. You have the opportunity. The opportunities that are there right now, there are so many for you and I to improve our financial situations. So how are you strategizing your financial goals? How are you putting together your financial house? Have you built a better foundation? And a better foundation means, do you have enough savings? Do you have an emergency fund? Do you have a well thought out plan of your cash flows? Just think about it. Think about what financial goal do you have? Or anytime just money checks in, the next thing is just spending it. It's not about spending money. And even as they say, and it is actually a fact, that it is not about how much you get. It is about how much you can keep. How much are you keeping? Or each and every other time, you're just like the pipe. It is always supplying water, but it's not keeping for itself. Consider the tap or the tank. Where do you want your life, your financial life to be? Are you a tap which always keeps on flowing water every time it's opened? Or are you a tank which is a reservoir for water? You can be a reservoir for the resource that is money, and that is financial independence. You can be a reservoir so that you are only channeling water when it's needed, and you have kept some for yourself. So think about your financial journey. Think about your financial goals. Think about your financial strategies. And think about your current situation. Are you really, really willing to stay broke? Are you really wishing to always be broke? To always be on mobile platforms to borrow loans or asking for handouts? Do you really want this kind of lifestyle to stay with you? For myself, I really don't like that kind of lifestyle. That's why I'm choosing to be different. That's why I'm choosing to have a different way to looking at finances. So it's a call to both you and I to check our finances, to check our financial models, and see how we are going to get out of this financial problem that is being broke.